14th of August and we are heading into our spring. I can't wait. Just a few more weeks and then it's officially spring. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing in the vegetable garden, what is new. I got a whole load of wood chips delivered the other day. This is what it looked like the day that they delivered it. It was quite something to move. The guy said it was almost 3 cubes. His guys were just loading and loading, so I scored a bit on that one. And it's the most amazing stuff. So I've lined my paths with it, and I've still got another pile. I've put it in the front garden. It's looking great. It's really such an amazing mulch for the front garden, and it is just so nice to have it on the ground. So let me actually just show you. Let me show you what I've been up to in my vegetable garden. I've expanded it. I've still got some more stuff to do, but I thought, let me just quickly give you a sneak peek of what I've been up to. So this is the last heap of my wood chips, which I can still rake out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fill up all between the beds with it. You can see I've laid it down. This used to be grass. This was all grass, and this is the compost I told you about in another video, which my brother so kindly had delivered for me from Excellent Soil and Compost. And so this is what I've done. I have made 3 new beds. They're much bigger than my other beds, but I have the shed on this side over here, so we need to be able to come past with the lawnmower into the back garden from the front garden. So I left this path here so that we are able to do that. In this bed I haven't got anything in yet because the sun is not really shining much here yet, but in spring it shines much longer. So I'm still thinking what I want to plant in there. In the meantime, in this bed I have planted kale. Now I've never grown kale before. I actually bought some from a farmer's market now, so we're going to try out some recipes with that. So underneath the plank is carrots, which haven't sprouted yet, but I only sowed them the other day. They'll get going just now, but soon. They'll get going soon. The reason they're under the plank is because it helps for germination. Over here, I have put in some multi-sown beetroot. Multi-sown beetroot. That's what's here. So you can see, and look at this. Look how nice this is. The paths. I don't really like the plank sides of the bed, but this is just temporary. I need to source some bricks still. I'm going to approach a neighbor over the weekend. See, they've got a whole lot which have been there for ages in their garden, so I'll ask them. Otherwise I'll have to buy some. I've got over here, I planted more potatoes, but you can't see anything yet. They only went in about, I don't know, about a week ago, so nothing's happening there yet. This is an interesting, what I went to Checkers the other day, and I saw they were selling a pot full of Americans call this cilantro, we call it coriander. So my seeds didn't germinate, so I separated it and I stuck it in here, and I had it under cover, under a shade net, because it had come out of a grow greenhouse thing. But they're going great, guys. Kind of nice. They were lying down and looking very pathetic, but there's some new growth coming through there. So I just stuck them in. Maybe I shouldn't have stuck them in here. I could have possibly done them on that lower bed, more in the shade, but we'll see how we go. And then in the meantime, I have cleared out some of the blackberries and pruned them back for the first time ever. I'm hoping to get a lot more berries this year by doing so. And this has freed up some space against the wall now. I'm thinking, with my little bench here, I'm thinking what I want to do is have an arch going over where I'm going to plant the cucumbers along here, along this side. I'll move those, and then I'll put cucumbers there. These are growing great guns. These are my cabbage. They finally growing and looking good, and so is the broccoli. 2 of the broccoli plants died, so then I just stuck these cabbage in here. We had the most horrific wind yesterday and during the previous night, so they did take a little bit of strain. These broccoli are not doing so great for some reason. Those ones are doing much better. They're like double the size. Even the stems are thicker. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but we'll see. I'm sure it will still produce. The other thing, I see how much I cut down on the blackberries, and I tried to get it just before. Well, that one this could have possibly come in a little bit closer there by the buds. And potatoes. And now I made a little path here because I can now come through the vegetable garden, and these are my new compost bins. So this one, you can see through the fence here. This one is where the first compost heap goes. Then when it's time to turn it, when it's full, then I just take that middle pallet out. It just slides out, and then I can just push it through with a shovel into that one to continue composting, and then I can start again on this side through the fence. Then I start my compost this side, and instead of having to go past the grow house, past the quail coop, I can just come in straight through the vegetable garden and throw the kitchen waste and stuff. The bigger things then I will come through around past the coops and grow house and so on. I'm going to show you the last thing. Before I go and show you the last thing that is new to the garden, I just wanted to show you the most beautiful coloring. Look at this, of nasturtiums. Isn't that beautiful? So that must be like a hybrid between the orange one and a yellow one. Even this one is beautiful. You can see there's bits of yellow in it. And there was another one. Oh, this one is spectacular. It's a much deeper, it's not really giving me the color that I can see through the screen. Anyways, it's more of a red than an orange. Absolutely beautiful. So let me go and show you the last thing that is new to the vegetable garden. This is my daughter's keyhole garden. She wanted something all for herself, so it's a bit further away from the main garden. I do want to eventually come down here, expand the garden down here, but yeah, all we did here was we brought in the compost and we laid it straight on the ground because the grass doesn't really grow here in the winter. So we just put it straight down on top. We didn't even bother with any cardboard. And then this is pellet wood, and we just put that around. Obviously it has to have fencing for the chickens. And so she has planted some carrots, 2 rows of carrots. These are yellow peas, which we plan to feed the chickens. We're not sure how they eat, how they taste. I don't think they're going to taste very nice like green peas. And of course, my overflow of cabbage. They are doing so well here, looking beautiful. There's just some more excess peas that she stuck in there. They're very interesting. Their leaves are much smaller than your green pea, and they have a lot of tendrils. I also I saw, wow, here is some wasted space. So some of my what do we call it, tomatoes. I have put my tomato plants in here. These are Roma cherry tomatoes. They did take a little bit of a battering with the wind over there, but that's not the end of the world. They still stood their ground, and so they will go up the peach tree. I've already got some peaches in the bag. Yeah, you can see that. Look at that. Oh, I need to put some more bags on. There's more peaches. And then under the avo tree, I thought, here we have some more space. So in went some more cabbage. We've got cabbage everywhere. But they're all at different stages of growth, and some are performing well and some are not. So we will have a steady harvest of cabbage over the next few months. A future video, probably the next one that I do, I'm going to do almost a bit of a slideshow as the development of how I built up the extension of my vegetable garden. And just to show you how simple it is, I didn't dig it all. You can even see the pieces of cardboard against the wall still sticking out, and just show you actually how quick and easy it is to extend your vegetable garden or even create a new one. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please like and subscribe and share it with your friends.